Hidden deep within every cell are tiny powerplants, mitochondria, the architects of energy and life. They are the spark behind every heartbeat, every breath, every thought. But in today's world, these microscopic engines are under siege. Poor nutrition, chronic stress, and environmental toxins are eroding the very source of our vitality. To understand why we age, tire, and fall ill, we must journey inside the mitochondria, the cellular engine that determines how brightly we live. Before we get too deep into this topic, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This will help bring the truth about health and healing to the thousands of people who need to hear this message. Now back to the episode. Mitochondria convert the food we eat and the oxygen we breathe into adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the currency of cellular energy. Inside their folded inner membranes, electrons flow through the electron transport chain, powering oxidative phosphorylation. This elegant system fuels every organ, neurons firing in the brain, myocytes contracting in the heart, and hepatocytes detoxifying the blood. Each cell contains hundreds to thousands of mitochondria. Their efficiency determines how well we burn fuel, repair tissue, and resist disease. When mitochondrial function falters, metabolism collapses, and aging accelerates. Mitochondrial dysfunction begins subtly. Excess calories, refined carbohydrates, and chronic hyperinsulinemia flood cells with fuel they cannot process. When both glucose and fat compete for entry, electrons back up in the transport chain, generating reactive oxygen species, ROS. These unstable molecules damage mitochondrial membranes and DNA. Inflammation worsens the injury. Cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-6 alter mitochondrial gene expression, lowering energy output. In time, mitochondria fragment, lose membrane potential, and die. This energetic deficit is the foundation of insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, and even neurodegeneration. When mitochondria falter, the damage doesn't stay contained. They release fragments of mitochondrial DNA into the bloodstream, signals the immune system, mistakes for viral invaders. The result, chronic low-grade inflammation, a state scientists call metaflammation. Inflammation further damages mitochondria, closing the vicious circle. Cells become trapped in an energetic drought, producing less ATP but more oxidative stress. This feedback loop quietly drives metabolic syndrome, heart disease, and premature aging. The mitochondrial theory of aging, first proposed in the 1970s, remains one of biology's most compelling models. Every decade, mutations accumulate in mitochondrial DNA, reducing the efficiency of ATP synthesis. Damaged mitochondria leak electrons, fueling oxidative stress that injures neighboring cells. In the brain, this process contributes to Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. In muscle, it drives sarcopenia, the loss of strength with age. In the heart, it impairs contractility and resilience. Aging, at its core, is the story of mitochondrial decline, and every chronic disease shares that script. Here's the encouraging truth. Mitochondrial function can be restored. Cells are not static. They adapt, repair, and regenerate when given the right conditions. 1. Ketogenic metabolism. When carbohydrate intake drops, the liver produces ketone bodies, a cleaner fuel that generates fewer free radicals. Ketones upregulate genes involved in mitochondrial biogenesis and protect neurons from oxidative stress. 2. Resistance training and HIIT. Exercise is the ultimate mitochondrial therapy. High-intensity bursts activate PGC1 alpha, the master regulator of mitochondrial replication. More mitochondria mean more energy, improved insulin sensitivity, and slower aging. 3. Fasting and autophagy. Periods of fasting trigger autophagy, the body's cellular recycling program. Old damaged mitochondria are dismantled and new ones emerge. This spring cleaning restores efficiency and resilience. 4. Red and near-infrared light therapy. Photons at wavelengths between 600 to 900 nanometers stimulate cytochrome C oxidase, the enzyme that drives electron flow. Studies show red light therapy increases ATP production and reduces inflammation in muscle and neural tissue. 5. Nutrient cofactors. Mitochondria depend on micronutrients. CoQ10 shuttles electrons in the ETC, NAD plus precursors such as NMN restore redox balance. L-carnitine transports fatty acids into mitochondria for oxidation. Magnesium stabilizes ATP. Supporting these cofactors turns biochemistry into therapy. Recent research hints that mitochondria operate not only as biochemical reactors, but as quantum engines. Within the electron transport chain, electrons tunnel through protein complexes via quantum coherence, allowing near-perfect efficiency. Mitochondria also emit tiny flashes of light, biophotons, that appear to coordinate cellular communication. When mitochondrial networks resonate coherently, the body experiences optimal energy flow, mental clarity, and emotional stability. Disruption in this quantum harmony may explain why metabolic health, mood, and cognition are intertwined. Every heartbeat, every thought, every breath depends on these microscopic engines of light. When we nourish and challenge them, they reward us with vitality and longevity. But when we neglect them, the light fades and aging accelerates. Healing begins not in a prescription bottle, but in the mitochondria themselves. Through nutrition, movement, rest, and light, we can rekindle the cellular flame, because when your mitochondria thrive, you thrive. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment about what lifestyle changes you've made to improve your metabolic health. For more information about our clinic, please go to drvictoriamunoz.com or see link in description below. We have helped thousands of people regain their health and vitality, and we can help you. Join us next time for another deep dive into the complex world of medical science.